Welcome back to the Sydney Convention Centre for our feature event for the UKF Cruiserweight World title between four-time world champion Adam Watt and Peter Vanderwill, the 26-year-old New Zealander. Should be an outstanding contest. We know that Adam Watt was disappointed earlier in the year when he came up with a second-round win over the European champ Errol Paris, and he has been steeling himself to put on a very good show for his Australian fans here.
It'd be nice to see Adam tonight use his skills that he has in a tight fight to show the fans here and everyone at home just what he can do. The last fight earlier in the year, the fight night, he really wasn't concentrating. He was trying to knock his opponent out in the first round and left himself open. You will not see Adam doing that tonight.
Well, Peter Vanderwill is the Wellington Cruiserweight champion from New Zealand. 6 wins, 3 losses in his career.
This is for the UKF World Cruiserweight title.
And a very brave man to be stepping into the Lion's Den against Adam Watt in front of his parochial home crowd.
You're not wrong there. He is a very brave man from New Zealand. Dutch blood in there as well. But you must be wondering what he's thinking. Adam Watt has taken the whole world before him, has lived and trained in Japan for 3 to 4 years, became a household name over there. They even set up a comic strip in the biggest newspaper over there on Adam. He came back to Australia really not known, but it's right now that he's showing his wares in Australia. He is the 4 times world professional champion.
And the big crowd stand and applaud the arrival of the feature attraction here from the Sydney Convention Centre. This is kickboxing action around Australia on Fox Sports, your leading fight channel. And Adam Watt, the WKA champion, the UKF champion, the ISKA champion, world shootboxing champion as well. And to give you some idea of Adam Watt's credentials, he won his first world championship by breaking his opponent's arm.
Yeah, that was with his trademark spinning back punch. He can't use that tonight, which is fortunate for Peter Vanderwill. So I just hope Adam doesn't get carried away here, doesn't try to do too much too early. He's up against someone who is having the fight of his life, and this guy is going to lift himself. Now, Adam's got to make sure that he goes about his business and take his time. He really needs to take his time. Don't rush things. He's very, very good at what he does, but if you make careless mistakes in this game, you can get knocked out.
He's a great all-round athlete, Guy. He's won Australian surfboat titles, a couple of those with Queenscliff.
He certainly is. He's a great all-round athlete. Very, very good in the gym. I play tennis with him. He's good at that. We go running, and now I've been a top runner over my career during Ironman and triathlon, and he can keep up with me running. Just goes to show you what this guy's like. He's very, very natural at what he does.
No doubt there are parallels between the disciplines in terms of being tough mentally.
That's right. I mean, you really, the pressure that he's under here is enormous. This is going into homes all around Australia. He's got his peers here watching him at night. And I mean, we're talking, it's 10 o'clock at night. You don't normally fight at this time, train at this time. You've got to lift your body to do that. He would be very, very nervous at the moment. And if you get too nervous, it takes energy away. You've got to be very careful that you don't get too nervous and control it and use it to your best of your ability.
Part of the big crowd here in attendance at the Sydney Convention Centre. Gurkhan Ozcan amongst the celebrities in the crowd, arguably the toughest man in Australia at the moment. And I have to say that Peter Vanderwill looked far from intimidated by his much taller opponent. Adam Watt coming in at 192 centimetres or 6'4", and Peter Vanderwill just 180 centimetres or 5'11". So it's a significant height and reach advantage for the Australian world champion. But Vanderwill just eyeballed him. He is ready for action.
I don't know how nervous Adam is, but I'll tell you what, my heart rate's at about 180 beats a minute. I'm very nervous about this.
Here we go. 5 3-minute rounds for the UKF Cruiserweight Championship of the World. And it's Adam Watt in the navy trunks on the right of your screen. Now with his back to us against the New Zealander, Peter Vanderwill, with the black trunks, red piping.
Adam threw a big right then into the side of the glove of Vanderwill, trying to keep him back. Some big kicks as well.
Well, the tempo of this fight already, you can tell the difference. That's taking nothing away from Grant Barker and VANDE. But what? Oh, with a solid body kick, and he sends the Kiwi down to the canvas in the opening round.
That was right on the quadricep.
Well, there appears to be some doubt about Vanderwill making it back to his feet. Billy Miles has counted him out. It's all over.
Can you believe it? He has put a kick right through to the front legs. The guy cannot walk. He hasn't hit him. He never hit him in the head. He never kicked him in the stomach. He kicked him in the quadricep. It bruised him that badly. The guy cannot get up. That is the power that Adam White has in his legs. Just remarkable.
Well, we spoke about his power, and what a display from Adam White. Peter Vanderwill cannot continue after a crunching right leg doubles him over. Here in round number 1, the UKF champion successfully retains one of 4 titles.
Well, last fight Adam had a chance to knock out his opponent. He let it go and he nearly lost the fight. Tonight he didn't do that. He made sure he got the job done early, mixed it up, put a few high kicks in, a few big right-hand bombs to keep Vanderwill back, and then that great kick to the front of the leg.
Here it is in replay. We can see Adam Watt, the left of your screen. Watch for the right leg. And Vanderwill was in all sorts of problems. Boom!
Now that's great work, isn't it? He faked, came in with a punch, and then set the kick up. And Vanderwill was on the front feet, and all his weight went into that kick, and that was too much for him.
On your mutton.
Well, Adam Watt, far too strong for the Kiwi, Peter Vanderwill.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, Mr. Adam Watt.
Well, far different Adam Watt from the first fight. Certainly took some beating in the first fight. He hardly took a blow tonight.
There's Benny Elias, a former Australian Rugby League star and Balmain skipper, presenting the belt to Adam Watt. Let's hear from the great man.
I'm sorry my fight didn't go longer. That's all I can do. I feel as though I haven't shown you enough. But Peter, thanks a lot for coming. And next time, regarding challenges, like if I accepted every challenge, I wouldn't be doing anything but fighting every single day. So if you want to fight, or whoever, Ray Sefu, join the queue, and I'll see you one day.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, our champion, Mr. Adam Watt. Dance together.
Well, I'm sure there is some disappointment in the crowd, the fact that the main event has only lasted less than 1 round. But as Adam said, let's listen in again.
Casino, yes. Thank you so much. And they're really getting behind kickboxing and the community, so I appreciate that. They're not just a big company, they're actually behind, they're behind us, so obviously you can get bigger and better. No fear, I'd like to thank them. And all the corporate boxers, thanks so much. And my team, thanks a lot. Everyone from John DeMesta, Helen, the whole team, Bobby Burton, Marianne, you name it. Thanks so much, guys. And I want to give a show which can continue on and get bigger and better every time. So one day I think we can fill the entertainment centre with some great fights. So let's put it together, and hopefully we can do that one day. And again, Pete, thanks so much.
Well, he's a very modest man, Adam. In this day and age with boxers that are very brash and arrogant, it's great to see someone like Adam, who really only fought for about a minute then in that fight, but was saying sorry to the crowd. We have had 5 magnificent fights, though, up to this one, and they've got their money's worth, there's no doubting that.
Yes, as I was about to say, disappointment for the crowd, but this is all Adam Watt can do. And this was the end for Peter Vanderwill.
So he's faking here, leads in with a kick, with a punch, then brings the big whopping kick down. I mean, you can't do much more than that. He is the world champion. It was always going to be very hard for Peter Vanderwill with 9 fights, 6 wins and 3 losses to go up against a guy like Adam.
So Adam